Thanks for joining us for another episode of eForum on GhanaWeb TV. The name is Abrantepa. Today on the show, we are looking at the content of some of the songs that you've been listening to. A number of people have been raising concerns. So I'm going to say, Kwadana Abano, Omo pesika sempa pa. In fact, last time I heard, what's his name? Oh, Yahiti. Romeo Moka Nyumnana. Nenso ya heti enso ya heti yebenye sika china with the mechanism. But that's what we are going to discuss. Do you have an issue with people singing about sika money? Yebenye sika ye pia kwabontia ko pesika. Edem kra na inspire Nkommo to sing about money. Is it the system? Is it lifestyle? Is it what they have decided to sing about? And I say then. And what really is the effect? That's what we are here to talk about on this episode of eForum on GhanaWeb TV. My guest, and then I have two Romeos. Ambassador Romeo is an entertainment journalist, and Nana Romeo is a DJ radio presenter with Accra FM. Guys, thanks for joining us, Madam Wasepa. My mention is Nana Romeo. So before that, let me read Kafui Dey's tweet.
Okay.
That is what is forming the basis for this discussion. He says, listening to some Ghanaian rap on radio, and all the songs are about money and how much money they have, how they will make money by all means, how they have money more than the other people. Every verse has sika or money. Is that all there is to rap? Is that all there is to rap about? Then he did another post and said, recommend a Ghanaian hip life or rap musician whose music doesn't have the constant theme of money or body parts of women. I want to see something. Nana, I don't know, radio presenters, and you is that the case?
And you might already. Say they are available by any able. And the question is, I didn't know I jumped to phone. Eto and you want Sikane a Isa. Okay, the attendant say, you bet ya or her fuina. Now, Yada Masi, so much. The only say, Yakasa rap and Casano. Say, one could book Mukra, Uncle Reedy Crampona. What the back, your dada sitting you who rap say yo nyom. You swing no yo. I say you who rap say be and Kenyan sasem. Yo. I say street kind of music bisa. And no so because we had see the origin of rapper, and I saw heard the real definition of rapper. Rap and Casano, Sabi 7 previous. I shut down fan cans and papa bia. Oh yes, rap music and Casano. I am more of say o de brag, o de boosty, o de brag. I say o de dwewenum. Most rappers.
But it be the account I said papa.
Yes, but do na so and de brag.
Okay.
And hip hop music na nkasa rap one element of hip hop no. So wo hwe ni yi pa na enya Ghana nko a. Said the na Kafui Dey ka no. Enya Ghana nko a. The originators are rap music no a free America any Jamaica no. Omo ye the originators na nkasa akra no sika more rap music no kra sing Ghana ha de ya kase bobo a betimi abobo din ni sa ye wie rappers bebre American rappers bebre Jamaican rappers bebre na uti rap music a I say o the only and o kaso ho ti over here rappers a tambia so mo pe dressing na chin kakaka di no da no kom enso okofi akom di no oni kapre but opia bonten a opese amansan hu say ne ho atona because I say rap na nkasa dwuma na afa to no ho so no the definition na nkasa no pia bonten a or poetry ama manfo ate ase enti o he rap nkasa krampo da kwa fa so bae no first kra no mon kan rap no mon kan MC enti ana ehu ni say ti say bia o ye MC e wo event bi ase na bia DJ no di instrumentals bi a hase o MC no na moderate program no enti but yo everybody sa hona na rap music ni start free by enti rap ankasa no enhya dan ka hwe I say no honestly that is the real definition of rap music ankasa say the make no Obeha enwum bi a rap won bi ana say rap a won nwum bi mu no mostly no chorus no ena no mo kan sem papa wo rapper no ba wo dey ati obedemu nyina sha ase no eneni na ekura ati obedemu se chorus no nipa no tu ne singer no tu ne ye wi a na rapper no ba ana odi ne number bi abusa say I say rap no ne chorus no mfa because say okay bo oba ena oba no ena obi eso ma me ena me feel ye ena me da me range mu sa rap is about bragging. Most of the rap music and ene mafo nko an yankai ye nua panyin se tete nyina Lord Kenya mu days nyina no na omo de sika and like rappers
but as you say no say all can as say adoso pa because Lord Kenya yes or sika Abrewana now also had a song sika free rap zone no mukra ne enko high life pa Thomas etu sika enkofo be
Daddy Lumba
but as you say no senior no hu no be sika
the woman seminar generation bia ne de ho whether we like it or not sa generation we aba generation na ye susua no na ye ni miriska na sika kra ye the last thing na ye dwene ho ye susua na ye nyini no those days no kra na ye susua na ye hu ma pe no and ye o girls no sa atam kwa na nye sex o pese ye kasa o girl ni keke oni anche bia obetimi akodi fie akotsra no mabonkomo waso ne nsa bi keke ase eno a na efe na ye nwini sex ho now ye hwe enkwala ya bayi onya girl na ne ya pese ase obieja se no ewiase no social media na aba no ene enoma ye di ye ni hu no ye ntumi go back to the olden times na wiase no se de e pen se nkete no na etie no ye nya ne sabiem because it's all social media obi e flanti de wo nti young guy na ono ni kapre no the only thing obetima ni say oye nwoma obedwa nanum wo ne nwum num nti wo ne fan na wo feeling no ebe yo say odo a manso no ni kapre eni nti na nei bebre krampo no say bi ontumi kra nkokere ba bi ote.
Ambassador, should it be a cause for concern say yes ye nwum say ayiska obi e tu ska?
I think it should be a source of worry for true lovers of rap music and as music in general. General uti in recent times, you know, Sigani Masama uti, you know, and you rap even like regular songs, it was hip life, now it be a chorus crowd, man, ring na raw ska, uti I say. But I would beg to differ a little with my brother Romeo. At some point, a rap in Shedan Canyons, a Sam Kakrano. That's where
the way I know building up, so exactly
in the beginning, it has to do with some element of bragging, to show who is the boss, who rules whichever enclave are often. But there are people whose wordplay like deep. I don't think people are unable to really salute Manifest here. Because Manifest in here, one of those common rappers are or throw about words like so easily, especially Skaska and Ambamba.
Yeah, and Kafui Day's post, you know.
Exactly, I could have just mentioned
Manifest. They mentioned Kirani Ayat. They mentioned
exactly
Pure Akan.
There are a lot of people whose wordplay were born out of that poetic element. I'm a building, I'm a cover out of. Now that when you talk of rap battle artists, this is Sarkodiyemu, Yaponomu. These are people whose element of survivor has always been bragging, supremacy. But when the rap element is about touching souls or educating people, no, the real element of poetry. But if it has to do with bragging or who is supreme, who is the boss, then. And sometimes Nkrofo say they are tired of Sarkodie, but unim the entia. Sarkodie's rights the growth on the streets, battles, and he has conquered most people through this channel. He still wants to stamp his authority. I saw announcing a presence. And you see the same thing too in Yapono. So there are people. Uti a friend saying this northern rappers Macasio Muni Fancy Gadamu some more different trend Uti but the entire Kafui Dey business as a generally and yet rap no kwa as the focal point of the youth front no about mba ni sika I say uye juma unze first no me say Abrantepa me media be 7 years free na me nje 1 cedi those times from new generation days TV Africa na me nje 1 cedi po bene ufre young person be some bra programmer opiska people wanted the experience so they did a lot of things for free and then you had the connections because uko shows abisha we na mo be odi ebu asa you show never maska but contacts no and never maska but people now are looking for that instant impact obenya ni sika this a friend be one aja friend but people are not looking forward to building relationships anymore and nothing as sika nsem ni ayeden abeji abeto atisi this kind of your musical front no. Another aspect to Romeo tackle manage generation. That number more time no. It will be a kuti yankwa because nyum ade kuti anyum kwa na ebo. Even there was a time where gospel even till now gospel cry kuti ya ebom obi say nti ekuti yankwa no mbetimi e di abonyum na say gospel amka nsempa na ekuti yankwa na. Nti I feel say that generational element also has a lot of stake in this decision. Now here come as a baby fade a bit baby before. There was a time na ediane. Banku kukunti se and once obi na hook bi na fe o se na ekọ afi wu say no afi na enche na afi de ba be ye at the forefront. For me I feel say it's an observational critically Osha you don't blame because you also what you see is what you get. The Nkrofo panel. That's what the people also look out for and put it insert in their songs because someone said those are the elements people are looking out for to jump to. This so
the generation again now we na me Enoch Agyapong e din Nkommo speech production. And I was sending me we say make a chance I'll read on the show. So I have his permission. He said so the culture of money comes from hip hop rap, where that's the main focus. They have influenced our generation, so they obviously write accordingly. Those days when Ampedu will write about animals in the past, but this generation can do better. Fact is, nobody wants to listen to advice anymore. So if you are Samuel Wusu, you will listen to your own song. Our writings are always influenced by our surroundings, and you and I can attest to the fact that this generation respects money even more than academic credentials, especially when we see opulence on display. No wonder someone like allegation. You know, okay. So if you want this to change, then we must start showing the youth that money is not everything, and that can be done consciously through our movies and music, and that will take a lot, which I don't think our government and creative sector is ready to do. So we can lament, but the real solutions must be found and executed. We are in crisis, but we are not realizing it. So really, it somehow touches on what both of you have said, that is generational, and then it's about culture. But one thing that he mentions is how the current situation in the country, has contributed to it.
Prevailing circumstances.
Yes, but you have said those days,
igniting those passions.
But we know said those days, not the situation was not like this. But people were singing and rapping about money.
Those days, cars and doors on Semeboa. Now we had a lot of bushes, so animals were closer to home, so people could easily monitor the movements of animals. Even Mr. Bensuanoa, if I'm a writer. Some poem I wrote some time ago, I'm sure on Siano. You see the elements of my environment directly in the poem. And the environment na influence writing there. Automatically be influence onyum. And pedumo time no, they were not that they were so rural, but they were close to real nature. So they could communicate and then also even monitor movement of animals and other species to also forge part of their music. And even that time no crano. When we talk about there's no privacy in Africa, like we are one thing, no. A year obi abefi those times. Obi abefi nti ebusi ansem ne empenyinsem obi a betiti bi no so atiti bi dia anyim. When people are telling you that Bloomberg is unique, not because of anything, that lumba yes is otro nyuma na ne wo fa bi oye chiame o wa hemfie oti
amamra de omunim kasa
sa to no de nim ko no atro no mpanyinsem mu no translate no mpanyinsem e bia kasa bia sa abo bi ko nsu ya kan mpanyinsem sen no wa kire no. So people had that element of culture. There was wisdom close to home where ombetimi I tap from. But now it's not like that. Obi any abre. Say see a cry can cry. So kasa bia ampedu and advice on how to write a song. Maybe onya ni because you might not write what this current dispensation then.
Okay.
It is a normal to M1 now. Deforestation. Baby, when was the last time I woke up? It was 3 times. What you say? My friend, I'm more wild animals be cry like how birds be some special yellow birds na say for ni ehun say any forest and I say baby I say birds na nkasa yellow bird. All these things are factors.
And then we wanted to add something.
Okay, the thing say like I was saying, no. Se Ghana happen obebo rappers are omoto nyum onte massive niskasem you get only a few. Besides that, you know, most rappers see themselves some street boys. It is believed say rap and kasano for the street said na make earlier no. Nti obi o yeda da bi pa but when you start rap so I'm for the street to me. Nti I say akwete say for the street. So street no so come wo ho. Nti dey na street ne say no ho beto no. Nti they portray their dreams because street boy bia da ho imagine say oh radi nyame adom pa na minya me range bia. They always dream like that. Nti say we say oh street kind of music there. You must also follow what the street wants. Nti abasa na by all means also be bo mo amoma dream together. Nti we mu nyina no most of those things na ya na yete wo nwum no sa wesin na yete nyina no. I say imagination. I say what's the literature. When you know, I said they imagine how
fantasies.
Yes, I said imagination. It is not their real life, but they make it look say nyame adom na menya sika e bia me da me benzo me say ni nyina imagination.
Na adena DJs mum vary nyum na amobɔ no. Na te se Kafui Dey si wo tie ya sika adena mum vary mu.
That the question
is
so what's
the issue is
okay, the issue is mami nyina no Abrantepa Jolo ha we se a upie na akopa aduane adi na obia ton rice wo ha nti imagine say aha na ben wo unika unimoto there's no means of transportation be out call e bia Roman rich you are compelled to eat the rice.
Okay.
Nti se no this is what they are giving us. These are the kind of songs artists produce. Unless sebi foul language be wom ebia sebi you know you and I know what you know say no na sika or bragia I don't see anything wrong.
Does it not get boring?
Not at all. Not at all.
And they think they okay and they say we ala munyum nkwa no mbebo we ala munyum nkwa no mbebo
kina iso gba mo
and ananka ndie na say no so no so be people are looking for crazy on top and DJ no so per listenership open numbers into the encrofo per no and no so bebo. That's it. Even Nigeria is these elements are constant. Enye mba iska. Omo be fire enter odo yiwu enye mba se na iska.
Okay, right. Yenko break a short one. When we come back, we'll continue with the conversation. It's e-forum on GhanaWeb TV. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're still watching e-forum on GhanaWeb TV. Atenasi Nkommo afa nyuma abanan saying Kafui Dey is a broadcaster. In fact, he's one of the most experienced broadcasters that we have in Ghana. He's a fantastic MC. I remember the book How to Be an MC. I've forgotten the very title, but I have that book and I have been reading it. It's a very nice book. I think that's the title, How to Be an MC. It's a white and red background be like that. Those days when I was at university, I remember I had a conversation with him. So Kafui Dey says that the songs that we are listening to nowadays, it's full of sika, ema, sika, ema. My panelists are saying, say, generational. And my phone number, they say, will be a country system anymore. But you see, there is back in the day, I listened to some songs, rap songs that are about money, and they were really nice. Lord Kenya, Sikampong Fano, that was a very fantastic song. Sika. That's also a very nice song featuring Kessie. So, with the ones that we are listening to now, comparing to those songs that I've mentioned and even the ones that I have not mentioned, content-wise, yes, yet I say generation in here, system ni mwaeshi. But will you say, in terms of content, they are actually giving us good content, a good song that talks about money, whether they have money or they will get money or what they are doing to get money.
Okay. You see, Abrantepa, if someone sings or raps in a song to encourage people to work hard to make money, or encourages people or discourages people from stealing, or injects that kind of desire to Charlie Memo Abemumbu, you can make it. So, like Lord Kenya Sika song, it was encouraging, like trying to let you know that money is not really, okay, but it's not everything. So, like, don't die for Sika. Like, you get it. People come and go, money will still stay. So try and then navigate your ways properly. That kind of advice is fine. But now, for me, a good music has some elements, educative, advice, and amusement level.
Entertainment.
You get it. The amusement last entertainment. But most of this generational songs, they lack that advice, they lack that education. It's just about amusement. If the person has a hook, most of the songs, even if you listen to the real lyrics, they don't make sense. But one of the days, if you pick those legends track, sometimes, even till now, people are now understanding some that the Lumba songs. People are now understanding some on Ohinba Kisi songs. Like some terms they used. It be a what to you say, but so your car term no cry. Won't say obviously. No, but it's educative, it makes you think deep. What you say is not served on a silver platter.
I'm saying, you want to educate me. Then you say, go to Adiana to the point. By the time I decipher the song,
you see, intellectual measure is actually weighed on the face of who is deep. What you say? If you're making this assertion, then that Lumba will just be an ordinary musician like any other person. But the person is unique because of those things. You have to think deep before you understand the song. Just like Manifest. People find it difficult to understand his songs. Because his element of rap, or what I say, a deep to the extent, say, as a literature. Because literature books you are true poetry and art was saying. But it's not in plain language. You have to understand through the reading. You have to decode. And this is education. It puts you on your feet as a critical thinker. But if a track, there's no education in this, I don't think I've been to stand the test of time and channel your refi.
But these songs, sometimes I know a pastor is my colleague. Or say on 1 2 we are singing. But there was a day before he realized he was singing Yebe Pienia Kwa Bontia Ko Chinchin Disika Befie. That's Talkertainment. Not to pick on him, but that song, does it fall within the category of those that have good content or those that inquire?
This will be based on pure analysis because
unless we analyze the full song.
Exactly.
Lyrics by lyrics.
Exactly. In one breath, it makes sense because Abrantepa, ma fifia me tia me nam traffic me me dru he. U kofia o hope ni say obenya bibi da den. E dia kofi. Kakra ye bedi enti. So in that context, on another term, and I was a bit chinching. I cry a bit in team and abasa. Said ye bedienti. What if ya? No one could chin uncle Brew Mogenia, unye bindi. For me, I think in the context that Talkertainment boss annual, if you're a good analyst, you would give him the benefit of the doubt, say, because it too fupa. Because it defeats aquadro laziness. And I see that they make an meboa. Because what if I want to add here so? Tessa uchi.
Obiso beka say, ye be pieni aquabontin, aquachinchini, apesika bafie. Nti de ono kwa abontin na obafia ode nsapan na eba no. And was all pekwan bia so nyeska deba because it is believed say upie nkwa de say obafia odiskaba. Nti say adwuma na okwa no yentua aka wonyeska because obi a oyiri tifie ana obi tifie expect so wako krom e do discover banti wanyeska wo adwuma na akoye na kwan boni bia so wetimi apesika de banti enwum no age se yetie enwum no ya we enwum no atumi analyze but say de e ka no ene de to be honest say de omoto sika ne de to be honest abane wo mu no ye kakra bi say de o kan no I say the fun part of it in here omo but those days no that lumba to sika we are simu hia ya sika edabola so krafa you know o tufo o chirechiro said de sika si hia emani pa bia but no ebi kura de title sika duro ne ho I say no man no utie nwum na na busan say are they trying to educate the mass and I say
ebi kura open fraud like Sakawa
yeah
yes
there's a Sakode Shatawale collaboration Abisaka boy that my life. Yeah.
Inti, I think say the Eka say even though a generation in na man abasa no, but we should also be mindful. You see, the way you be the wenim, or channel benyini, obaba kokra, yebabo on your matchro. Well, we say wow, Timina me to new way. Yeah, me yanka. Satam you can't go back.
The system
change anything. Inti, I think that advice I bet him there my union. I'm gonna say, in as much say system no demand. Ska ho kira bana de ade nyina no yen san to nwuma e be encourage youth no amomo hu se abrabo no nyani nyina na iska abotre ehiama anase abotre ewie mankudindie you know man nye sika ena sika no so to be honest make I say mostly no e Kumasi artists no Kumasi rappers no
no mostly
most of them no Kumasi boys no Kumasi boys no uti omonyo man kasa Kumasi young guys na eba no I said they are hungry for something
but is that hunger not good because uti wanna say bibia mpusu a yesi nkofo say we say common ne wa hunsu enyansa enti e bia enu na epusu no ena e mo obo say
okay say what boss
Kimpaluta ono na me Kimpaluta ya hiti the song that features Strong Man and Amrado ne one other person I've forgotten pardon me yes enti nya no na epusu ma wo ye adwumaden
okay how long na because wa to sika honyo how long because one trend ebe fono said me will be kasa akode me to be honest me obede ne nwom ntimi mfono me da because enwum bia won a message and all rapping so said them kind no why we make say on Kenya sasem ba follow ni ya obehu se bi wo ha nsem no si so ene bi won so just for fun enti enye rappers ni nyina na ebia omo to sika nkwa ebi so to enwom a utia abawo ba dodo na de akoya maniska man said the Kafui Dey no akoya maniska but yempo eno na woso said you first no na oba obehu ne sere ho se kura no abre first oba hu se uhu ne sere ho a said you said wa fan pepepe enti na oba sere ho de ubeduru ho no na ebra so se okoye wa said yes se be ma
no no tete no e na nkrofo di ntete idware bazia obi am because e free e da pampa so e you free
first oba idware no woni ba ko na
yes who go feel like bro nya no said on na see e free obi am go because
da social media da obi brave nti they say no they be ameka say be producer and sexual weakness yare a rampant pa because a member na human ho ama say no because they be a hu an be ma sorry nti asori woni nika mu sama afi ohu oba na nkasa na oda ho naked kwa ade na sorry kwa na obre because wa sorry wo krom sa abre you see nti they say no yempo generation way no and no my dey ba no I don't think we can do anything about Ghana, even in America it's all over but yeah
so there's nothing wrong singing about money,
yes.
but what is important near content, no?
Yes.
My content.
Content, no?
And yet the leading for astray.
That's it.
Okay.
Give us a good content. Me entie wo nyum nyanka say wow akwala ina bi mo to. Because
you go talent nipa nyum no.
Yeah. That's a very nice song.
Right, nice song.
Yeah.
So Yanka say you should be perfect through all out.
No.
But then bonyansa nyuma that chin say bi also ko ahom jemu a. Yeah the nyum no shemu a. Say Batman say Linda nyum those are near jame. Those Oza Jaishi and musician. I shall say if he say enyumfo but we are critical analysis a child say obiawo ne how to focus on one weakness and build it up out of it.
Yes.
Neja will be no fighting.
That's right. That's right.
What you say. But I shall say so we are taking on the face value. You might think say enyumfo no obo. Sometimes music needs that critical analysis.
Right. McDonald Daniel Asari, aka Ambassador Romeo, is an event organizer, artist manager, Medina Social Welfare Assemblyman. And I feel so Nana Romeo is a broadcaster. Or Ejima Accra FM. Nana will show no time.
10 to 12, Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, 10 to 12. And Saturday,
entertainment capital, 12:30 to 3.
Nice one. Yeah. So, yeah, now we're telling you more. So, Busika.
Piako Piscaba.
Obo you na say Sikana, I send the message say, hey, Kafui Dey So, thank you so much for watching this episode of eForum on GhanaWeb TV. For more news, visit our website www.ghanaweb.com. And for more videos or more programs, go to YouTube, GhanaWeb TV. And then on GhanaWeb, so log on to the website. There is GhanaWeb TV where all our videos are there. You click and then watch our programs and then the events that we cover. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Benefo Boabin, the one and only Abrantepa in the whole wide world. Me come because me who says Zion Felix so was that you so Abrantepa. When I'm out saying me Abrantepa Zion Felix. Hey, Zion. Yes, steady you all.
You know what to take.
All right, Papa.